Hello everyone, my name is Keandre from So Hordie. Welcome to another episode of The Rundown, a filthy casuals guide to World of Warcraft, where I touch on some of the big Blizzard and WoW news from the past week and let you know what's coming up in-game for the coming week. In Blizzard news this week, guys, the 8.3 hype is super real. 8.3 drops this Tuesday, and I'm excited to dive into all of the new content that we're going to be getting. Remember to scrap any spare Azurite armor you have in your bags because all of that Titan Residium will be translated into gold come Tuesday. After Season 4 of Mythic Plus starts and the Ny'alotha raid come out, only Azurite gear from the new content will give you Titan Residium. We did get a look at 4 more mounts this week: the Rajani War Serpent, the Corrupted Gladiators Proto-Drake, the Drake of the Four Winds, and the Shadow Barb Drone Mount, which also has an accompanying Shadow Barb Hatchling pet. I know that I have slightly exaggerated the number of mounts coming in 8.3, guys, and I've even dubbed it the Mount Patch, but really there's a lot of mounts. The actual total is 26 new mounts that will be available in Visions of N'Zoth, and Louis did do a video giving an overview of all of the new mounts and how you can get them. You can find that video right here on our YouTube page tomorrow morning. We did find out this week that the Mecha Gnome allied race that will be coming in patch 8.3 will be the first to have transmog limitations. Because of the fact that they have robotic limbs that can be customized, you'll be unable to transmog the feet, wrist, and hand slots. You can transmog the leg slot, but only the lower torso will show it since their legs are exposed metal. I'm sure there may be some people that are crying foul about this, but those people really need to get a grip on focus on real problems, like how they killed Twinks and ruined the way that some people like to play the game by carrying their friends through low-level dungeons, or island spamming for fast leveling, or maybe the fact that the Water Strider wasn't included in the list of mounts that were not affected by mount equipment, and now I have to pay 50 gold for any of my alts to be able to use a water walking mount that I already freaking earned. But anyway, yeah, so don't be pissy about the Mecha Gnome transmogs, guys, because really, they have robotic freaking arms and legs. I mean, it really makes sense, unlike the other things that I mentioned. Wowhead did release a couple of guides this week overviewing the 8.3 intro questline and their suggestions on what you should focus your time on the first day and week of the new patch to get the most efficient progress that you can. We will link those guides below, and while we aren't going to tell you that you should read and follow them, we will say that the folks at Wowhead typically know their stuff. There are also a ton of changes coming as far as essences go in patch 8.3. There are new essences being added, and many of the existing essences are either being made much easier to attain, or they're getting changes to the way their ability works and being retuned. The new auction house interface and system will be implemented on Tuesday with patch 8.3. I don't want to spend too much time on this because you can easily find all that info on the changes if you're inclined to do so. I will say I'm interested to see how these changes will affect the economies on different servers. I find it hard to believe that there will be no effect at all, but whether it's positive or negative remains to be seen. One point I do want to note, though, is that in preparation for this transition, Blizz will be returning any unsold auctions a couple hours before maintenance starts, and you will not get your deposit back for those auctions. So no last minute trying to sneakily put up auctions in hopes of cleaning up at the reset. You have been warned. We had some pretty big news out of Classic this week, guys. New content will drop in February. This includes Blackwing Lair, the level 50 class quests, new reputation rewards, Eternal Quintessence, and the Dark Moon Fair. The Dark Moon Fair setup will start on February 7th, and the festivities will start on February 10th. The rest of the new content will drop on February 12th. The Blackwing Lair attunement quest, Black Hand's Command, is actually available right now on all the Classic realms. This week in WoW, the bonus event is the BFA dungeon event. The final boss in each BFA dungeon will drop an extra piece of gear on regular, heroic, and mythic difficulties. Mythic Plus is not affected by that. If you are level 120, be sure to pick up the weekly quest Emissary of War from your Adventurer's Journal or your capital city. Completing 4 Mythic or Mythic Plus dungeons will award you with a piece of raid quality gear and a good chunk of Azurite power. Your Mythic Plus affixes for the week are level 2, Tyrannical. Bosses have 40% more health and inflict up to 15% increased damage. Level 4, Teaming. Additional non-boss enemies are present throughout the dungeon, which also means the amount of trash necessary to meet the percentage for the dungeon is increased. Level 7, Volcanic. While in combat, enemies periodically cause gouts of flame to erupt beneath the feet of distant players. And level 10 is Beguiling. This will be the last week of the seasonal affix Beguiling. On January 21st, Season 4 will start, and with it, the new Awakened affix will take place. I did cover the Awakened affix in last week's video, so if you'd like a little rundown on how Awakened will work, you can check that out. In We So Hordie news, our January Transmog contest is going on now, guys. The theme for this one is Everyday Heroes. Submissions are due by January 17th, which is this coming Friday, so don't put it off. As always, if we have 15 entries, we will offer a physical prize. The winner would be able to choose between a So Hordie t-shirt, a $15 Blizzard balance, or a super cool handcrafted metal horde sign designed and donated by one of our amazing Hordies. If we have less than 15 entries, the prize will be an in-game prize. As of right now, we have maybe 5 entries, guys, so we've got a lot of work to do this week. If you don't have one in, put one in. Do it. All the cool kids are doing it. There will be some upcoming changes to our stream schedule, guys. As of right now, it looks like Tuesdays and Saturdays will remain the same, but our Sunday afternoon stream will be getting bumped to a Sunday evening stream. This is due to my new work schedule. I will be working Sundays. That's all, of course, subject to change, but we will keep you updated if it does. Thank you again, guys, for sticking with us through all this crazy transitional period. We love you guys, and we appreciate all of your unwavering support. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be cool to each other. Bye.